Oh boy. I think it's time. It's time to have a gay old time. Oh yeah! Thank you, Nintendo, for giving us this game. And Intelligent Systems. Mostly Intelligent Systems, though. For as much flack I'll give them for their other products, they handle Fire Emblem slightly competently well. Sometimes. Depending on the decisions. And the era. So yeah, this is Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Awakening. I think this is my first Fire Emblem game for the channel, even though I planned to play this series a long time ago. We're starting with the first game that I played in the series. And yeah, I started with Awakening. In comes the you're a scrub noob who doesn't even know how good Fire Emblem was back in the day type of person. But I mean, I enjoyed this game when it first came out. I actually played it on my 3DS. And by the way, I do own this game. I own this game completely. Which is why I have no remorse for using the Gay Awakening mod, which is going to be the purpose of this playthrough. You see that? You see Chrom and Sumia there? That's not going to happen. You wish that would happen. And I wish that would happen, because I ship that. Because as we all know, I am a dirty shipper. That is just how it is with me. Which is why this playthrough is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun time. I am excited. So despite owning Fire Emblem Awakening, I never actually finished it myself. This is a game that I tried to play many times over the years, but I just never managed to get to the final boss. Mostly because I just had to put it down every single time. Right as I got to the last couple chapters. So I'm hoping this will be the playthrough where I can finally finish this game and put it down once and for all. And we are going to be playing on hard mode. Normal mode is a little too easy for my liking, and from what I remember playing this game back in the day, it's a little too easy. It's really easy to grind in this game, even if you didn't own the DLC, which I did. But even before I got the DLC for the grinding spots, it was still pretty easy to get through the game just by abusing certain mechanics, which we will abuse in this playthrough. And I don't know if this is just me, but I always play on classic mode, despite the fact that every time a unit dies in the middle of a map, I always reset, because I don't want to lose that unit. As I know that defeats the purpose of classic mode. Why don't I just play casual mode? But I don't know. I don't know. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. But yeah, classic mode it is. We will try not to reset, but if it's a character I really care about, then we'll see. Okay, so I think this is like the first Fire Emblem game where you can customize your character's appearance. This isn't the first game where you play as a blank slate. Well, Robin might as well be a blank slate, even though he has a tiny bit of personality. But it is what it is. So we're going to play as a male. And I already found my best settings. Specifically best settings for this Robin. So you can choose between 3 different builds of what Robin looks like. You could be, you know, the average Joe. You could be Shotacon material. Or you can be Bara material. We're going with the average Joe. I was debating whether or not to do number 2, mostly because I already have a character that looks exactly like that. And I think I even have a save file on here with that character. So I already configured all my settings. We're going with this hairstyle, these eyes, because I love the markings on the side. That's actually the same markings I used for my original character back in the day. And we're going to go with hair color number 18. Lots of hair colors, which is pretty cool for this game. You think they wouldn't have done that, but hey, you get to choose a bunch of different colors and a bunch of different shades associated with that color. You could go with turquoise, or you could go with sky blue. Or a different shade of blue. Yeah, dark blue. Yeah. But we're going with purple. Even though in my test playthrough of trying to figure out what hairstyles and what my character was going to look like, I actually went with hair color number 6, but then I realized he looked way too much like Yuji Itadori. And I haven't watched that series yet, so I don't know if I like that character. I like his design, but I don't know if I like him yet. So we're going with purple instead. We're going to be a stand-in for Revan. Sorry, Revan. You're going to be gay now.
Now that's strategy.
And you have a choice between 3 different voices.
Here's how it's done.
We're going to go with 3 because I like it. I didn't actually look up who the voice actors were for the 3 voices for Robin, but I am actually interested. Maybe one day. Alright, so we're going with the character that I named in my test playthrough. And this is just, I actually have no idea how I came up with this name. You got me. I guess I just came up with this name on the fly, like half a year ago, because this is when I downloaded this game. And I just forgot what the context of this was. But I like it. So we are going to be May Junior G. I don't actually remember how I spelled G at the end, though. I think it's G-E-E? Or G-E. No, G-E-E, yeah. I guess we're gonna be May Junior G. Meiji or Major G. I guess. I still don't know why I came up with that name. But that's what we're gonna be, and we're going to stick with it. Our birthday is, let's go with my actual birthday. Actually, no, let's not. Let's not dox my birthday like that. You know what? We're Revan. We are Revan. No, never mind. He would also hate me if I did that too. So, May has 3 letters. No, you know what? Let's go with the month of May. Junior G, 5. Let's go with 5. That's perfect. Yes. All the yes. And now we have a decision for our stats. We can choose what will be our highest stat at the start and what will be our lowest. I think this also affects our stat growth as we progress through the game. Stat growths are random, but there is a set interval depending on when they upgrade and how much you'll get in that level up. So I actually didn't research this, so I have no idea what we're gonna do. Well, I know that I'm going to make my character magic based, so I would think we'd have our asset to be magic so that we can have high magic. As for our flaw, I don't know. It's been a while since I played a Fire Emblem game, let alone Fire Emblem Awakening. So I don't remember which specific stat is important. I know Major G. I'm just gonna call him Meiji. I know Meiji's. That's actually a pretty cute name. Meiji's shtick with his base class is that he can use both magic and a sword. So magic and strength is something that he's both proficient in. I'm not sure if he's a master of either, but now he's going to be a master of magic. So I guess the point I'm trying to get with this is we're going to lower strength. I feel like everything else is a little more important, or might be a little more important later on. We can get more spells to add to our main character later so that we can make him, strong. And that is going to be May Junior G, otherwise known as Meiji. I like that nickname. I don't know if that was what I had in mind, but I'm going with it. And yeah, there we go. This was a save file I had a while back, which I also used for my test playthrough to see if this emulator worked. Spoiler alert, it might not. We'll see. I am playing on Sitcha, and Fire Emblem Awakening is known to have a couple of problems when it comes to Sitcha. First and foremost, this isn't really a Sitcha problem, but more of an emulator problem. The features in Spot Pass we will no longer be able to get, like the bonus rewards or some of the Spot Pass characters, which is a little unfortunate. There are apparently ways to implement them into the game again, but I will have to figure that out as we go along. Any case, story time! Awakening starts out with a bit of a bombastic opening. No context, we're like right in the middle of events that are gonna happen later on in the game. I like that little touch of our main character having a hood over his head. So you can't actually see his design in these pre-rendered cutscenes.
This is it. Our final battle.
Also, yeah, voice acting. But not for the rest of the game. Unfortunately, they only have voice acting for a couple of lines, which is a little unfortunate, but 3DS game, you know. And an early 3DS game as well, so I'm not going to complain about that. You're one of us, May Junior G. And no destiny can change that. Oh, thank you, Crom. Now let's kill this dastard and be done with it. Can't forget that it is still a 3DS Nintendo game. New tutorials appear as alerts in the lower right of the 3DS or the 3D screen. To view them, move the cursor to an empty space and press the A button. This will open a system menu. Once there, choose the guide option. So that's how we're able to look at any of the tutorials. And if you've never played a Fire Emblem game, you definitely want to look at them. May Junior G, we have to get closer. Let's move. Whatever you say, honey. I don't know who I'm going to ship my character with, but that'll be an experience. Go ahead, May Junior G. So we have the bottom screen of the top screen. Top screen shows off the combat, bottom screen shows off all the information. I'm gonna have to use my mouse for this, because this is a 3DS game, and touchscreen is important here. So we have Thoron, Devastating Lightning Magic, and Steel Sword. These are near endgame equipment, so not stuff we'll be starting out with. And our stats seem to be rather well, even though we chose strength to be weaker than magic. It's only by 1 point. And Crom has the Falchion. Crom only sword. Its power remains sealed, and it's effective against dragons, apparently. And a silver sword. You can also look at their overall stats. Over here in the 5 is the movement direction, how much they will move across the map, because this is a tactical RPG game. Rating, I guess, is just the sum of this unit's key stats. Okay. We have no skills, and our weapon levels are decent. Alright. So we're going to start off with moving Crom over here. Actually, yeah, we can press the Y button to see how far our enemies can move on the map. That'll be important for later. We can also highlight them just so that we know which individual enemies can get to where. So we're fighting the sorcerer Valadar, who has Grima's Truth. Dark magic channels Grima's power. Also, yeah, we have our own classes. Meiji starts out as a tactician, and Crom is a lord, since he, well, is a lord. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Crom join as a support with Meiji. That'll increase all of his stats, and it will allow them both to move around together. Unfortunately, you lose the ability to move Crom, but, you know, it is what it is. You sacrifice the dual movement for increasing the stats of one particular character. And you can switch them out, too. Why do you resist? You're not gonna move, huh? Oh, you're approaching me? Yes. Yes, we are. He's just waiting for us. Oh, I accidentally skipped that dialogue. I think he's just saying, like, we're getting close to him. Get ready. We can pretty much have this go as long as we want, really. So we can switch, we can separate so that we can continue as our own individual units. We can trade between each other, or we can use the items that we have. Like, for instance, we could have a potion on us. And we could just have each other wait. I think if we click here, yeah, we can check some options. In terms of options in the options menu, we do have subtitles on. Good. Soundtrack. Play Conquest during challenge battle. Oh, right. You can change the battle theme. That's cool. Forgot that was a thing. I don't think we need to mess with any of that yet. Any of this, really. So without further ado, let's fight. We're going to be in his line of fire when he takes his turn, so he'll probably attack us. But I think we're ready to attack ourselves. So here we see the battle outcome. We will do 19 damage, and we have an 89% chance of a hit rate. That's our accuracy. So there is a 21% chance, or actually 19% chance. Did I say 19? I meant 11% chance. 11% chance of missing. There's a 6% chance of a critical hit. Crom also has a 28% chance of doing an additional attack after our own. That is pretty good. I think we're going to be fine. Yeah! Fool, struggle all you want. You cannot unwrite what is already written.
On my mark.
And we can watch the battle unfold. Ew. That's a pretty cool spell. Oh, he didn't actually attack us. Well, this is a tutorial battle, so I guess he's just standing there menacingly while we attack him. Fortunately, we can't get to the back of his throne. Or, that's not even a throne, that's like a fireplace. What the heck is this? We won't be able to kill him in this turn unless Crom initiates an additional.
I've got your back.
Let's hope. He did it! In fact, it was so good that it froze the game. Yeah, it's gonna happen a lot in this playthrough. Like I said, Fire Emblem Awakening does not work well with emulators, so you're gonna get like a bit of stuttering whenever you do battle animations. Nothing really I can do about that. No one's really found a coherent fix for it. It's just something you gotta deal with. We could just turn all the battle animations off, but, you know, that would kind of ruin the fun. We did it! We defeated this random enemy that we have no idea who is what. Or did we? Crom, look out! I'm supposed to marry you later. You can't die yet.
You alright? That's the end of him. Thanks to you, we carried the day. We can
Thank
rest
you.
easy now.
At long last.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong? Hey, hey, look.
Crom!
This is not your fault. Promise me you'll escape from this place. Please. Go.
Crom! Well, that pretty much spoiled the end of the game, I guess. But yeah, what a first chapter. What an introduction to the game. We fight like a big battle that happens near the end, and Crom just dies.
We have to do something.
What do you propose we do?
But this is the real start to the
I
game.
don't know.
I see you're awake now.
Hey there.
There are better places to take a nap than on the ground, you know. Give me your hand.
What if I'm poor? What if I'm homeless? Can't really help with that. Interesting tattoo. Crom, we're so close together.
You alright?
Already with the shipping. Yeah, this is going to be a fun playthrough because I am in my element. I am a shipper, and I love it. It's good to see these characters again, too. Lissa and Frederick back there in the giant armor. I love these guys.
Thank you, Crom.
Oh, we know him. Ah, then you know who I am?
Huh?
No. Actually, it's strange. Your name. It just came to me. How curious. What brings you here? My name is... It's... Huh?
What?
You don't know your name? Oh no, it's this tired plot point. Amnesia! In every single RPG, there's always got to be someone with amnesia. I'm not sure if... I'm sorry, but where am I exactly?
What?
Hey, I've heard of this. It's called Amnesia. It's like one of my Japanese animes.
Explain.
It's called A Load of Pegasus Dung. Oh, I didn't know that Maximilian was here. We're to believe you remember my lord's name, but not your own.
Huh?
Hey, amnesia is wacky like that. But it's true. What if it is true, Frederick? We can't just leave him here, alone and confused. And sad and poor. So poor. What sort of shepherds would we be then?
Right.
Ones without sheep. Just the same, my lord. I must emphasize caution. 'Twould not do to let a wolf into our flock.
Right.
Oh, he knows who I am. He knows that I, Spirit Rosewolf, am in my name. Right then. We'll take him back to town and sort this out. Wait just a moment. Do I have a say in this? Nope. Peace, friend. I promise we'll hear all you have to say back in town. Now come. Come. Whatever you say, Crom. Whatever you say. Pat, 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 pat. What will I do? What will you do with me? Am I to be your prisoner? You'll be free to go once we establish you're no enemy of Ylis, which is the name of the country, I believe. Is that where we are? Ylis?
Ah.
You've never heard of the Halidom? Huh, someone pay this actor. He plays quite the fool. I think I'm gonna go with like a... I'm gonna go with a Maximilian Pegasus voice for Frederick. I don't know. It might fit, it might not, but he's gonna be around for a while. The furrowed brow is especially convincing. I love it already. And I hate myself for doing that too. Frederick, please, don't use that voice. This land is known as the Halidom of Ylis. Our ruler, Emerin, is called the Exalt. I suppose proper introductions are in order. My name is Crom, but then you already knew that. The delicate one here is my little sister, Lissa, who I thought was pronounced Lisa, but apparently it's Lissa.
I'm not delicate.
I recognize the voice actor too. Yeah, she's adorable. I like Lissa. Ignore my brother, please. He can be a bit thick sometimes. I'm the only one who's supposed to say that, Lissa. Don't tell me. Not yet. I'll find out myself. Wink. I hope that actually made me wink. I don't know. I still need to figure out my keybinds with my V2 model. But you're lucky the shepherds found you. Brigands would have been a rude awakening. Shepherds? You tend sheep? In full armor? It's a dangerous job. Just ask Frederick the Wary here.
Right.
A title I shall wear with pride. Gods forbid one of us keeps an appropriate level of caution. You know, he's starting to become less like Pegasus and more like James. I have every wish to trust you, stranger, but my station mandates otherwise. Otherwise I'd get in trouble with Jesse. I understand, sir. I would do no less myself. My name is May Junior G. Is that really your name? Please tell me you're joking. I just remember that. How odd. I suppose that's one mystery solved.
Really?
How perplexing. And convenient that he just managed to remember his name. May Junior G? Is that foreign? Ah well, we can discuss it later. We're almost to town. Once we...
Prom!
Look, the town! Over there. Oh no. One building is on fire. Okay, 2 buildings are on fire. The horror! Damn it! The town is ablaze! Those bastard brigands. No doubt. Did I say bastard brigands? Blasted brigands. He doesn't censor his words yet. Frederick, Lissa, quickly!
My lord.
What about him? Unless he's on fire, as well, it can wait.
Of course.
Aptly put, my lord. Let's go already.
Oh,
I guess we're gonna go save the sheep? But what about... Well, I guess I'm going. Doesn't really have a choice. Get to it, lads. Oh no, Garrick. How dare you? Grab anything shiny and put the rest to the torch. We got an example to set for these Elysian types. Ain't that right, lass? Stay away from me. Stay away from the summoner. Or maiden. Crom, we have to stop them.
gods!
Don't worry. After today, these bandits won't be bothering anyone ever again. 30 chapters later. I can't believe they're still bothering people. Wait. I need to tell you something. I love you. May Junior G, you followed us. Why? I'm not certain myself. But I'm armed, and I know my way around a fight, if you'll have me.
Good.
I certainly will. Of course. Strength in numbers. Just stay close. We're like units, only closer. Remember, May Junior G, we face practice... Oh wait, this is James. We face practiced thieves and murderers. They will grant us no quarters. It's kill or be killed. Very well, Frederick. Which means we're not going to use you. Alright, so this is the real start of the game. Our goal is to defeat Garrick, who's the leader of this battle as indicated by that icon on his unit model. Do we actually get an indicator on what we need to do in the battle? I guess not. We can look at units. I believe we can look at enemy units. But I guess not. Guide for the tutorials, options. We can also auto the entire battle, but that'll probably leave us with killing some of our units. So I will not do that. And it looks like most of these units are going to go after us anyways. So Fire Emblem usually has this weapon triangle, where you have weapon types, swords, spears, and I think axes. Some people have axes. Yeah, this guy. And I don't remember exactly what is weak to what, but it works as a weapon triangle. We will probably figure that out as we go along. Actually, we have a tutorial. I wonder if it says anything here. Weapon triangle, here it is. Just so we can get acquainted with it. Each weapon type has a strength and a weakness. So, swords beats axes, axes beats spears, and spears beats swords. By and large, you're going to want to remember this. So this guy who uses a sword would probably be defeated easily by Frederick. And if we try to initiate a battle with him, yeah, it shows it on the arrows, the red and green arrows on top of their weapons. Our weapon is technically stronger, and his weapon won't even damage Frederick if it hits. Consequently, if we fight against this axe-wielding guy... Well, I mean, his weapon is boosted, but he's still going to do 0 damage against Frederick. Yeah, Frederick is really good early game. He's one of those noob traps units where he's super good and he's recommended to be used at the beginning of the game because he's nigh invincible. But that also decreases the experience points for your other units, which you might need later on. He sort of fizzles out of usefulness as the game continues. So we're actually going to use our characters, Crom and May, a little more than Frederick. He's going to be here as backup, basically. So, May Junior G, I see you wear a sword. Is it... Wait, is that a tome? You know magic?
Yeah.
I believe so? I suppose I should check. You believe so? Perhaps I'll just keep a few paces behind you for the time being.
Um,
No, I can control it, I'm sure. Maybe. Now, how did this work again? Ah, yes. So, I guess it gave us a tutorial about combat tomes. Tomes can be used in long range. So, if we were to use our Meiji over here, we could actually attack the enemy at this spot. It'll be an angle. And because the ruffian here is using a sword, he cannot attack at an angle or in a distance. So we can also attack behind the stall right here. So we can deal damage for this turn, but the ruffian can't hurt us at all, which is pretty handy. We're going to have Crom come in and attack this guy first. We're going to use our Falchion. Yeah, we're going to use our Falchion. Even if it misses with that 21% chance, that is fine. And thankfully you did it. Nice. Is anyone hurt? It would be foolish to leave a wound untreated. Indeed, timely use of a staff or a vulnerary should prevent the worst. And in comes Lisa, or Lissa. I'm gonna say both whenever it comes out of my mouth. But yeah, she has a staff which is used to heal units. We will heal after the next turn though, because right now we're gonna take out this guy with Robin. And Meiji is right next to Crom, which means he acts as a support unit. So yeah, you don't have to partner them up to support each other in the middle of a battle. You can also just have them work together right next to each other in spaces. Funnily enough, actually no, I'm going to leave Frederick right here, and Lissa, you will be right behind him. We'll see who's delicate. As she acts as the healer. I may not be able to attack like Crom, but when you get injured, I'll be the one stitching the bones back together. Care of my trusty staff. You just tell me where to go, Major Niji. Yeah, we're gonna have you wait right here for now. Alright, enemy's turn. They're gonna attack us. And hopefully we can deal some significant damage to them during this enemy phase. Who knows, they might even miss some of their attacks too. Yeah, by and large, if you're paying attention to the entire map, then you're not going to really have to worry. Ooh. We did miss with that tome attack, though. Okay, so this mage is coming straight for us. It would probably be wise to take him out before it's too late. Maybe. But we're going to take out these guys first. We're actually going to create a little bit of a wall after we do so as well. And this guy's a free kill. Oh yeah!
Good.
Thank you, weapon triangle. Didn't even need to worry about being attacked. Mwahaha. Can't really do much against this guy, although, like I said, we're gonna make that little wall over here. So Meiji will be up here. And see, I want to kill him though. But I don't think I'll be able to. Unless Crom initiates another attack.
My strength is yours.
Let's hope he does. Oh, he did! And it's a crit!
Now that's strategy.
Now that's strategy, Crom. I love you. What was that? Nothing. Not yet. He must not know yet. So, for now, I think we're fine. We don't really need healing at the moment as well. So we're going to wait, and we're going to see if this mage... No, okay, he's smart. This mage is smart. He actually went for Crom instead of Meiji. The guy who could actually counterattack against him. Alright, Crom. Still with us, Meiji? Strange. Here on the battlefield, I can... Well, I can see! I can fight!
What?
See things? Like what? The enemy's strength, their weaponry, the flow of battle. I must have studied this somewhere.
Really?
So, you're saying you can size up the enemy at a glance?
Yeah.
Yes, it would seem so. And perhaps more, if I apply myself. Alright, so that's pretty much a indicator that we can actually see this entire map. He is the tactician, after all. Okay, so we're going to be a bit ballsy here. We're going to have Frederick be up at the top, and Crom is going to stay at this spot right here that is shining. These are event spots where you can get, like, special treasures, you can get some extra experience, free experience, or some compatibility with certain characters. Just depends on... at random, I guess. Crom is gonna lose. Never mind! I was gonna say he was gonna get hit and lose 7 points of HP, but I guess not. I guess Robin's not gonna do anything. I keep calling him Robin. That's his... That's our tactician's official name. You know, if you haven't played Smash or anything like that. So... huh. Did someone drop this? We got an underdog bow. That's pretty good. Crom can't use it because he can't use bows, but a D-class weapon. Currently we're using E-class, so that's a moniker better. Effective against Pegasus units. Gains power when the enemy's level is higher. Interesting. I mean, underdog, I guess that's fair. So Lisa, you're gonna heal your bro. I got you, bro. And this is how Lissa and healers gain experience. They gain experience through healing. So you're going to want to heal as much as you can throughout the battle.
Listen.
Are you alright, Meiji? Don't rush into danger.
Yeah.
I'm fine, Crom. Don't worry. You lent us your strength, and that makes you a friend. Maybe even more. Having an ally by my side gives me courage.
Well...
It gives me determination. Thank you, but I think there's more to it than that. What do you mean? I believe there's a tactical advantage to fighting side by side. It's fuzzy. Wait, yes. Working in pairs improves strength, defense, speed. Yes, I'm sure of it. Yes! He's so proud about this. Yeah, we're gonna spend this turn just healing our characters. And Crom, we're finally going to have you in support with Meiji. Probably actually shouldn't have done that. You know what? Okay, yeah. We're not going to do that. We're going to separate by going up here. Crom is going to stay in that spot right there. Frederick, you're going to stay over here. Or actually right here. One of the enemies will come straight to Crom, which means free damage. We can also speed up battles whenever we want by holding down the A button. There's a couple of commands at the bottom of the screen that we can just initiate. And Crom got the first level up. Not bad. Not bad at all. Decent skill and speed already. Yeah, like I said, levels are randomized in terms of what you get. So you could technically save in the middle of a map. I think you can do that. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think you actually can. But I guess you could save before you start a map, try to level up with your character, and then, you know, hope you can get enough stat boosts in the stat that you want. It's kind of like Pokemon in that sense. Well, actually not really like Pokemon. Pokemon has guaranteed stats, stat boosts, and stat increasements, and you can make them even bigger with EVs, but yeah. It's a lot of work, basically. Pokemon. That's another franchise that I need to get back to.
Well fought.
While I can't really continue with my Pokemon Scarlet playthrough that I started a while back, I will do something involving another Pokemon game soon. Possibly another Nuzlocke, since I do love me some Nuzlocks. Hey, nice!
Nicely done.
Free kill. I love it when that happens. And heck, even our support ends up getting a tiny bit of experience when that happens too. So we got a boost in magic, HP, and luck. Okay. Still not sure if those stats are good or anything. Okay, after one dog bark later. Okay. So what were we doing? Alright. I'm thinking if I put Frederick all the way up here, or at least right here, the mage won't be able to get to us. Yeah, that's right. Which means we can have Lissa do a free heal for Crumb.
Thank you.
And if somehow the enemy tries to target Crumb, well, he's not going to do much damage. Hey, speaking of which. And there goes the small little lag. Yeah, it's going to happen a lot. Alright, I think it's time we partner up. Well, actually, Lissa, heal Crumb real quick.
I owe you.
There we go. We're gonna have to heal a lot early game for Lissa to gain a level up. And we deal more damage with the bronze sword. So I think we're gonna do that. Huh, strange. Actually, no, we don't deal more damage with the bronze sword. In which case, yeah, this is probably our safest bet.
It's all right.
So what else can we do in the middle battle? Oh, we can change to a first-person view. We can also go to, like, a sideways view, kind of like how classic Fire Emblem works. Interesting. Alright, time to get close to the boss, since all of his units are pretty much dead at this point. I think I'm gonna go with auto. I feel like that's the better looking option. Yeah, Alyssa. She has no strength whatsoever. I mean, fair, healers aren't really supposed to have strength. They aren't strong. You are not strong to me! Why does Alyssa only have... Oh, I guess it's because she leveled up, so she has one less point. I was wondering, like, she never got attacked. I reviewed some historical battle texts in the middle of this one battle. Where did I find these historical texts? I don't know. One can glean many tactics from the past. Huzzah! 25 free experience. That's actually pretty decent. Alright. We ready. Time to fight the boss. And I think we're going to do a long-range attack. Or not, because Garrick has a hand axe, which is a throwable axe. What happens if we attack with Crom? Well, his attack is actually better. You know what? I think we're going with this. Yeah, Crom, you get the hit. And I was going to say maybe you should use the rapier, but that would be a critical hit. Yeah, if you haven't noticed already, weapons also have a number of uses, as indicated by the number next to them. So we can use the rapier 35 times, and then once we use it, it breaks. Weapon durability, you gotta love it. Falchion, though, does not break, so that is a sword that Crom will always have. Let's try the rapier, just for that critical chance. Yeah, sheepy sheepy, come to the slaughter. As you wish. Good music, too. This game has a lot of great music. My turn. As I destroy the game. Oh gosh, boss battles are going to be a pain. We're not going to heal you guys yet. Actually, I should probably heal you now. I probably should have, but oh well. But you never know, this guy could have probably killed Lissa if we tried. Hey! And I'm not gonna let Lissa heal me! Brarg! He did. Yeah, Crom. My strength comes from diligence. And no healing. Stage complete. Alrighty. And that's the first chapter. Great way to set you into the game. Not too difficult, not like super handholdy. It's decent. Well, that ends that. Lucky for the town we were close by. But holy wow, Mei Junior G, you were incredible. Swords, sorcery, and tactics. There's so much to like about you. I'm not going for Alyssa. So the point of this playthrough is that everyone is going to be gay, which means even Lissa will probably be gay. This'll be fun. Is there anything you can't do?
Right.
You're certainly no helpless victim, and that much is for sure.
Right.
Indeed, perhaps you might even be capable. Oh, I'm sorry. Perhaps you might even be capable of an explanation for how you came here. I understand your skepticism, Sir Frederick. And I cannot explain why only some knowledge has returned to me. But please, believe me. I have shared all that I know. You fought to save Elysian lives. My heart says that's enough.
My lord.
And you mind, my lord? Will you not heed its counsel at least?
It's all right.
Frederick, the shepherds could use someone with May Junior G's talent. We've brigands and unruly neighbors, all looking to bloody our soil. Would you really have us lose such an able tactician? Besides, I believe his story, odd as it might be.
Oh,
Thank you, Crom.
listen.
What is these feelings that I have? I'm starting to see Crom in a different light. So how about it? Will you join us, May Junior G?
Yeah.
I would be honored. Yay! Oh, hey! I pressed that button on accident. I guess the R button brings out the log. Good to know, I guess. Yay! And we have now joined Crom's little shepherd pact. we joined a suicide pact. We're almost to the end. Did you notice, my lord? The brigand spoke with a Plegian accent.
Huh?
Plegian? What's that? Plegia, or Plegia, I guess it could be either or, is Ulysses' western neighbor. They send small bandits into our territory, hoping to instigate a war. And it's the poor townsfolk who suffer, totally innocent and totally helpless.
Really?
They do have us, milady, shepherds to protect the sheep. Do not be swept up in your anger. It will cloud your judgment. And the music is suddenly gone. See what you did, Lissa. The music is gone because of your judgment. I know. I'll bring it back. Don't worry, I'll get used to all this. My lord, please, you must stay the night in our burning chapel. We are simple folk of simple means, but we would gladly toast your value with a feast.
My thanks.
A most gracious offer, sir, and no doubt your hospitality would be grand. But I'm afraid we must hurry back to Ylistal? Ylistal. Ah, these fantasy names. Dark meat only for me, medium well, and no salt in the soup. I simply... Wait, what? Nani? We're not staying. But Frederick, it's nearly dark. When night falls, we'll camp. Eat off the land, make our bed of twigs and the like. I like Frederick. He's fun. I believe you mentioned you would be getting used to this.
What?
Frederick! Sometimes I hate you. I hate you, Frederick. I know. You're quite the stern lieutenant there. Yeah, well, stern is one name for it. I can think of a few others. Frederick only smiles when he's about to bring down the axe.
Yeah.
Duly noted. Ahem. You do realize I am still present. Oh, we realize. Yeah, my reaction exactly, Meiji.
Shall we then?
This is a fun little gang. I like it. It's a shame that we'll lose these sort of interactions later on in the game. Well, not really lose, it's just there won't be that many. My lord remains as amusing as ever. Now then, shall we be going? Alright. Ready to go, May Junior G? The capital isn't far. Let's. I guess we don't really have a choice, even though I wanted to get some grub. And with that, we have access to the map. Can't really do much other than go to our next location, but yeah. I think this is a good place to stop for the first part of this series. So yeah, this is technically the Gay Awakening mod, and when we have the ability to go into our supports, we will definitely make use of them. count on it. 100% count on it. Okay. Do join for the next part, and we will continue our adventures through this game. Good night, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching this video. If anything, I hope you have a safe and wonderful day. And now for the Spotlight of the Week, where I give a shout out to a YouTube channel that I've recently watched and enjoyed. Our first ever spotlight goes to my friend, Reverend Fox. Yes, that is his name. Make sure to spell it completely, trust me. He's one of my best friends and has his own livestream channel. He also joins me for collabs on occasions, so check him out sometime if you can. Do be warned that he tends to be a little gremlin. Take care everyone, and Godspeed.